Name me one YouTuber, just one,
Me!
that hasn't
Reversal!
been affiliated
Reversal!
with someone
Reversal!
using a tracker.
What?
With someone using a tracker.
Dang it! I'm exposed!
Hey guys, Reversal here. I just finished watching the video of ProdigiesNation in which he talked about his thoughts on trackers in Pokemon GO, and it made me realize that I never really made a video dedicated towards my thoughts and opinions, and you guys seem to be asking me this on a day-to-day basis, whether it be on Twitter or during streams or whatever, but I never really dedicated any time about it onto the channel. So if you want to be checking out Prodigy's opinion on this, make sure you check it out. There will be a card right here or right below that like button in the description. You guys can go out and check it out for yourself. Really awesome channel, really awesome guy. Make sure you check out his content. Make sure you slap a subscription on him and tell him that the Rev Army has come here to support Prodigy. But with that in mind, I kind of want to jump into my thoughts and perspective, and then also talk about spoofing inside of Pokemon GO, because I've never really addressed it onto the channel a whole lot. I can be very short about spoofing. My opinion, I don't see any valid reason to spoof because it doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun to me. I understand if you want to be engaged in Pokemon GO, you want to see what the game is all about. I just don't see it being fun in any way, shape or form. Even if I were to be sick at home, I would really feel, you know, there'd be no fun in it. But you might experience that differently. So I'm not gonna, you know, try to change your opinion, because obviously that's not going to work. This is my opinion, and you can agree with it or you cannot. And if you don't, then, you know, express yourself in the comments, because then we can read up on your validly well-constructed comments as to why you think spoofing should be a thing, you know, inside of Pokemon GO. But regardless, it is against terms of service of Niantic, and Niantic has to use resources, invested them into the development team, which is trying to come up with ways to prevent spoofing. So essentially, it wasn't supposed to be a thing in the first place. But now, there's a whole community around spoofing. I'm not gonna try to fuel fire on the ongoing debate. I don't like spoofing. I think it shouldn't be a thing, but that's my opinion. So, what about trackers? So, trackers are a very individual thing. Very. I'm saying, like, communities like using them. There's undoubtedly, I would say I would say at least like 40% of the players are influenced by, like, I'm talking active players, right? People that are hardcore dedicated grinding. I think about 40% at least, or 50% of the people either use trackers or know someone who is using a tracker and they're playing along with them. I found myself guilty of that, so if you dislike me for that reason, you know, that's fine, whatever. But I myself don't use a tracker to go out and pinpoint exactly where Pokemon are, and as a result of that, I literally only have ever caught 6 Larvitar, and I've only ever caught 4 Tyranitar. So, you know, that is my point here. Using a tracker is essentially, how much fun do you want to make the game for you? For me, the fun in Pokemon GO is to go out and explore and catch Pokemon that way, and then find them on a more natural way. Where for other people, they get a kick or adrenaline out of, hey, oh, there's a Tyranitar here, there's a Snorlax there, there's an Ampharos there, let's go there, and try to catch them. So everybody's playing their game in their own way, and then you might throw in the argument again, yeah, the spoofers do the same thing. I don't care, you're wasting Niantic's resources to work on making the game a better game. Like, they're trying to make the game a better game, but they have to use manpower to prevent people from spoofing, and they could use that manpower to develop new features. So add a new generation, add trading, add PvP, and so on and so forth. You're kind of, you know, blocking the process, but so many people are doing it. How are you going to be stopping a group? That's why I'm, you know, that's the thing. So essentially, we can be really short. It's a personal thing. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I already know for a fact that the moment Generation 3 hits with 135 brand spanking new Pokemon, within one day there's going to be someone who already caught every single one of them. And I wonder to myself, is that really fun? Do you really want to do that again, knowing that it will at least take half a year for Niantic to release Generation 4. Like, there's not going to be a whole lot of fun left for you in this game if you're going to be doing that to yourself. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to associate myself for the first couple of days with anybody who has a tracker, because I just don't think that is fun. I really put a whole lot of value in the Pokemon that I've caught because they took me such a long time to get. It took me a really long time to get my very first Tyranitar, and I'm so happy of that thing, where a friend of mine has like 20 Tyranitars and he's like, well, yeah, you know, it's just another Tyranitar. So it's just a feeling like what value do you put in your Pokemon? That is really what it comes down to. And if you find it fun and interesting and cool to go out on every single Pokemon, you do you. And if you don't, then you don't. So once again, it really comes down to yourself. I don't want to make this video any longer. This is what I feel. Pokemon GO is an individual experience, but what we do try to accomplish here on YouTube is to show you different perspectives of the game, and that's probably why you're watching us. So that's it for me for now. There will be a vlog up later today, but yeah, I want to give a shout out to Prodigy for making this video and making me, you know, realize that I need to make a video on this as well. There will be more topics to discuss. If you want me to make another video, you know, sitting down here talking to you guys about a other subject, feel free to suggest them in the comment section down below. But that being said, if you guys like Pokemon GO content and you're new, make sure you slap a subscription to this channel with the notifications on, so that way you guys will be getting the videos fresh when they're new. Make sure you like this video if you like me talking about subjects like these. Make sure you dislike this if you disagree with everything that I had to say. And make sure you leave a comment telling us exactly how you feel about the topics we talked about today. With that in mind, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Reversal for Pokemon GO. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.